Hi, welcome to Channeled Wellness. Today we're going to do a Soul Star Elemental reading. Remember that this is a collective. Not everything is going to align with you, and that's okay. Use your discernment, take what resonates, and leave the rest for the people it's meant for. Also, please remember to like, share, hype, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support as this does help out the channel so much. Okay, so first of all, before I even get started, let me explain to you guys what a soul star reading is and why it's part of my elemental readings. Okay, first of all, Spirit told me that the soul star is the fifth element. Okay, I got this download a while back before I started doing these types of readings. And then when I sat down and was figuring out what types of readings I wanted to do, and when I was like, okay, I want to do elemental reads, it popped back up. The soul star is the fifth element. So soul star readings are really to help you align with your higher self. It's what does your soul want you to remember at this time? And as I was getting ready to do the reading today, I just knew that today was going to be a soul star reading day. So if you're unfamiliar, I do use like a random spinner to decide which element I'm going to be reading on for the day. And of course, it felt like a soul star day, and boom, it was a soul star day. Um, Spirit also led me to my shadow work journal to kind of get the topic for today. And when I opened the shadow work journal, it immediately opened to my hidden talents and quirks. Who am I really? Prompts to discover more about yourself. So I really feel like at this time, you're in a position, this collective, whoever this message is for, is in a position where you're beginning to learn more about who you really are and what does it mean to like really be you, you know? There are some things, old habits or beliefs or patterns that are beginning to like be stripped away, or I wouldn't even say stripped away, but they're like falling away. It's like the pieces of you that you don't need anymore are falling away. Okay, what message is coming through the collective's higher self right now, Spirit? Okay. The Queen of Wands. Exactly. This message is all about authenticity. It's about learning who you are. It's about being more in tune with who you are, because when you are who you are genuinely like meant to be, your authentic vibration, you're going to bring in the things that are authentically meant for you. You know? What soul level theme is active for the collective right now? The Three of Wands, okay? Planning, future foresight, like taking stock of what lies ahead. I feel like it's like deciding where you're going to go next or what you're going to do next. There's a lot of fire energy here. This is definitely related to your passions, what you're passionate about, which seems to have been the theme throughout this week, following your passions. The Three of Wands here is just like it's just a perfect vibe for that, for the moment. Like, it's just like you're being you, you're letting go. Because the Three of Wands, okay, not only is this girl looking forward, she's looking to her next adventure, but she's also turned her back on the adventures that she's been through before. It's the things that she no longer needs. She's leaving them behind for new landscapes. Okay. What am I being asked to trust or surrender? The Empress, okay? You need to trust that you got it. You got this. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're an Empress. You're an Empress energy. The Empress is the it girl. She makes stuff happen. She's very not productive, but she's very growth oriented. You know, things when she touches things, they grow, they spring back to life. She's very nurturing to her environment and nurturing of herself. She's very self-empowered. Okay? What deeper truth is unfolding for you right now, collective? Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. We had a few things fall on the floor. Okay. A bunch of cards fell out in the reverse. We have here the World in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is like... there's a call for you to like put a damper on your negativity, your if you have like thought patterns here that are, this feels like thoughts, but also like other people. Like there's something about you needing to know not to be so sensitive, that you know you're going to face adversity no matter what path you take. Okay, that's never gonna stop, but you have to have enough confidence in you and who you authentically are in order to be able to get through the adversity, because you're never going to be able to shrug it off completely. There's always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be some type of test. There's always going to be, you know, if it's not a test from the people around you or the circumstances that you find yourself in, it's going to be a test of the mind, a test of your willpower, a test of how committed are you to truly being yourself? How much of yourself are you willing to be? You know, there's going to be situations that arise that are going to test this within you, but you're capable. You're fully capable. You're the freaking Empress. You are fully capable of getting through whatever these tests are. You know, you got it. Okay, what deeper truth is unfolding? The Fool. This is a new journey for you. I feel like you're stepping out into the unknown. This is somewhere that you haven't gone before. It's like going deeper, like stepping out into the unknown, but in a way that is stepping deeper within yourself, right? You're getting to know yourself on a level that you have not known yourself before. I think that's so beautiful. Okay. What part of the collective soul is seeking expression or recognition? The Page of Wands, I'm telling you, the fire and the passion in this reading, okay? You could be a fire sign, you don't have to be, but the part of you that is seeking expression or recognition is the part of you that is creative. It's your imagination. It's the part of you that can take things that you've seen in your mind and create it in reality, you know, to make it real. Not just for yourself, but for others too, I'm hearing. This is a beautiful reading. How can I align more fully with my soul's wisdom? Or how can you align more fully with your soul's wisdom? The Eight of Swords coming out. Okay. The Eight of Swords is very interesting in this position because the Eight of Swords talks about being trapped. It's mental anxiety and frustration. It's overthinking. It's, this lady is bound, but she's loosely bound and she can set herself free at any given moment. This is the energy of self-sabotage, really. You know, self-sabotage through a mental space. So I feel like, in order to align more fully with your soul's wisdom, you have to let this go. This energy of self sabotage. Confidence is what's needed at this time. Okay. Yeah. And with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I mean, can we get any more fire in this reading? You are so full of passion. Follow it. Trust it. Trust yourself. Okay. I feel like your gut feeling, whatever that's telling you, listen to that. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Don't listen to your anxiety. And how we know the difference between intuition and anxiety is that the anxiety is more of a questioning type of voice, right? It's what if this doesn't go right? What if, so and so does this? Or what if whatever, okay? What if something bad happens? That's anxiety. That's not your intuition. Your intuition is going to be soft, subtle, it's instant. I feel like for me, my intuition is usually the first thing that I hear. It's go here, do this. Does it feel good in your soul, right? If something doesn't align with you, it's going to feel off, you know? Acknowledge that feeling and honor that feeling. Honor the fact if things feel off, then they're off. If they feel aligned, then they're aligned. Trust yourself at this time. Your body knows the way, is what I'm hearing. There's something about feeling what it feels like to have a yes, like in your body. What does it feel like when your body is telling you yes? What does it feel like when your body is telling you no? Okay, there's something about learning those things at this time in order to avoid any type of self-sabotage, because you're on this very authentic, passion-led path. And the thing to be careful of is not to fall into a space where you are sacrificing parts of your passion in order to conform to this world. So this is a very beautiful reading for whoever this collective is. It's been an honor, a pleasure to read on your energy. I'm just going to give you an affirmation before we go. So let's see what this affirmation deck has for us. I want to end on a great note. This one. Okay. I love it. I love it. Your affirmation today is release. I stopped fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I cannot change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So, release. Okay, that's all I have for you. As always, have a great day on purpose.